82! Blue 82! Hot route! Never mind. Alright. So we got our V-shaped double transistor. Doesn't look right, but it's right. There's a double transistor and trigger coil, and we're pumping it full of volts. So we got 25 volts, 0.3 amps. That's going to work itself up to 0.7 amps. At what point we're going to turn it off. Pretty simple, right? And then this thing will spin for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. Something not that grand, but it'll spin for a long time. It's just because of how, see, it's starting to crawl up there now. And you can see how fast it's getting. So it's pulsing, it's pushing, it's V-shaped, so it's actually pushing in a direction. At least I think both of those are firing. It's hard for me to tell. If not, one of them is definitely firing and it's doing a great job for one. Alright. Alright, we're there. 25 volts, 0.7 amps, 700 milliamps. And I will cut this power. Alright, now let me explain this coil a little bit. There's 3 strands in there. One strand of 32 gauge, which I'm using to trigger with. And that's 1,555 turns of each strand. And there's 2 26 gauge strands, which I'm using to drive with. Alright, that's this coil. 1,555 turns per strand. Now, the next coil that I've decided to make is, I call it Mini Bedini. Wow. I think I'm saying it right. It's got 7 strands, 128 strand to trigger with, and then 6 26 gauge strands. It's going to be awesome. And there is 1,000 turns. This is just 1,000 turns. I filled up this bobbin pretty good. I got a 1-inch diameter steel core coming in the mail. We're going to run it without it first. See if we're even going to use it or we're going to send it back. Let's see, because I don't know. There's just lots of differences in the math when you're using a core. Like, you gotta have it positioned perfectly to get the best out of it. Whereas an air coil, you get a little bit more wiggle room. But I do have the core coming just in case we decide to put it in there. Look at that. That's off. There's nothing hooked up on here. This is just straight momentum. And inertia. Oh, that's really cool. Like I said, that'll spin for 15 minutes. And I'm just wondering what it would be like if I hooked up these capacitors. So the red one goes here. Oh. And the green one goes let's turn it back on and see if the 25 and 0.7 is still the same. I don't even think we're going to get 0.1. And it's going really, like it's going, it might actually be working right now, you know?
Mm-hmm. So it has to literally warm up.
Yeah, I don't even know with those hooked up if it's even going to get to
Oh, I got you.
0.1 at all.
I got you. The capacitors.
No, the capacitors aren't even hooked up. It's just the line going from here to a diode, sending it back to here as DC electricity. And it's slowing down.
It is slowing down.
Alright,
So you want some DC
oh,
electricity?
we got a little spark here.
You're gonna slow down the pulse.
I guess we had to stop it and jump it.
Yeah.
Now will it? Ah, looks like it's. Well, will we get? It looks like it's trying to work. So I don't know, but it looks like it's slowing down. On and off, kinda. So what I'm thinking is with the shorter wires and the bigger coil, we're gonna have less of this issue.
Yeah. That's a good assumption. I'm excited to see that.
All right. Well, that's all I got for right now. We're gonna get ready to plug that in. At least two. I'm gonna start out with one, of course.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that might be too much for this to handle. Peace out. Have a good night. Please subscribe. Bye now.